God just revealed why thousands are experiencing a sudden shift, and it's all tied to your mother in heaven. What she's asking will unlock something huge in your life. But it must happen today. Don't ignore this message. It's your divine lifeline. She's begging with you. Your mother in heaven is certain delaying until tomorrow will be too late. This message from God came for you right on time. You may be surprised by what she really needs from you. Give close attention, because this isn't something you can just delay, and there won't be a better moment to hear it. The words you are listening to right now reached you at the exact moment they were meant to. If you overlook them, something truly important could slip from your hold. Your mother in heaven isn't quiet, and she isn't far away, because she's reaching out to you with a deep need that you can't set aside. This is about a love that never ended, a connection that stayed whole, and a message being placed into your heart at this very moment. What she means is clear and powerful, because she's asking for something from you today, not tomorrow. And it truly matters for your life, for your healing, and for what's coming next. Type Amen if you believe. I am speaking to you because this moment has been arranged, and nothing about this is random or coincidental. You have felt something moving inside you, something you couldn't describe. And now you know that it's not confusion, but a call being placed on your spirit. Your mother in heaven isn't asking for something impossible. And she isn't asking to weigh you down, because what she needs from you is tied to your own healing. She is asking you to remember to reconnect and to open your heart in a way you've kept shut for too long. This isn't about fear, but about the right moment. Because tomorrow brings a delay you can't afford. And today holds a door that has opened just for you. You have carried a load that no one else fully sees. And there have been times when you felt lonely even when people were around you. I have seen every silent tear and every hidden struggle, and nothing has gone unseen or unvalued. Your mother in heaven sees it too. And her heart has been moved with deep love for you, because she knows the battles you've been fighting. What she needs from you isn't perfection, and it isn't something far away or impossible to reach, because it starts with you being ready to listen and act. This is why you were brought here now, because the door is open and your response matters more than you realize. If this is touching your heart right now, take a moment and show your support by liking this video. Because liking this video will activate the flow of God's favor in your life. There's something you've been holding on to that's keeping you from fully stepping into the peace that's waiting for you. It might be pain from the past, or words that were said over you, or even regret that has stayed with you longer than it should have. Your mother in heaven is asking you to let it go. Not because it didn't matter, but because it's no longer meant to rule your life. If you are ready to let go, type Amen in the comments now as your declaration of release. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel to activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life. She is asking you to trust that what was lost isn't the end of your story, and that what's ahead of you still holds beauty and meaning. This is why the timing is urgent, because holding on even one more day keeps you from receiving what has already been made ready for you. You aren't forgotten, and you have never been abandoned. Even in the moments when it felt like everything was silent, I have been leading you through places you didn't understand and protecting you in ways you didn't see. Your mother in heaven has been praying for you with love that never fades. And she has been waiting for this moment when your heart would be ready to receive this message. What she needs from you is your focus, your openness, and your willingness to take a step toward healing. This isn't a demand, but a heartfelt request filled with love, because she knows what's waiting for you on the other side of your decision. There's a reason you were pulled here, and it's not something small or ordinary. You have been chosen to receive this because your heart carries something special. Even if you've questioned it at times, your journey hasn't been wasted. And your struggles haven't been pointless because they have made you into someone who can understand, feel, and grow in ways others can't. Your Mother in Heaven sees this clearly, and she is calling it forth in you. Now, what she needs from you is to believe that you are still able to step into something new, even after everything you've been through. Type 11 to affirm. Don't let doubt speak louder than what you are feeling right now. Because this moment isn't based on luck. You are being invited into a deeper connection, not only with her memory, but with the purpose that is still developing in your life. There's healing that has been waiting for your yes. And there's peace that has been waiting for you to release. Your Mother in Heaven isn't asking you to carry more, but to set down things that have become too heavy for your heart. This is the change that begins now, and it starts with your choice to listen and respond. I am with you in this, and you are not going through it alone. Every step you take toward what she is asking will be met with strength that you didn't know you possessed. You will start to feel a lightness returning, and a clarity that has been missing will begin to come back to your mind. Your Mother in Heaven isn't asking loudly. Yet her voice carries a weight that goes deeper than any noise ever could. What she needs from you is connected to this very feeling. Because it is where healing begins and where change takes its first step. Type yes to affirm. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Share this prophetic word with your network to activate the anointing and share this breakthrough with others. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. There have been times when you tried to move forward. Yet something inside you held back as if a part of you was still looking back. You have tried to stay strong, to keep moving and to carry what was placed on your shoulders even when it felt too heavy. Your Mother in Heaven sees that strength, but she also sees the quiet exhaustion that came with it. She is asking you now to stop carrying what was never meant to remain with you forever. What she needs from you isn't more effort, but release. Because letting go is the door she has been waiting for you to walk through. You have kept certain memories hidden away, not because you wanted to forget, but because they felt too painful to hold in the open. You believed that protecting yourself meant hiding those parts. And over time, it became a habit you couldn't easily change. Your mother in heaven understands why you did that. And she doesn't fault you for it. She is gently asking you to bring those memories into the light. Not to hurt you again, but to free you from their grip. What she needs from you is courage. Not the kind that fights, but the kind that lets healing finally happen. There's something sacred about the bond you still share with her. Even though she isn't physically with you anymore, that connection hasn't been lost, and it hasn't faded, because love doesn't end where the physical world ends. She has been close in ways you didn't always recognize, in moments of comfort, in sudden thoughts, and in feelings that came without notice. What she needs from you is to acknowledge that connection again. To stop pushing it away and to let it become a source of strength instead of pain. This isn't about holding on to loss, but about turning it into something that can support you as you move forward. You've been standing at a point of decision for longer than you realize, and now that moment is becoming clearer. You can keep going as you have been, carrying everything in silence, or you can answer what is being asked of you right now. Your mother in heaven isn't forcing you, but she is reaching out because she knows what's possible for you. What she needs from you is a simple step, something small but important, something that shows you are ready to move forward. Type Amen in the comments to take that first step and show your willingness. This step may feel uncertain, but it holds more power than you understand. There are things you've been waiting for. Answers, peace, and a sense of direction that seem just beyond reach. You've wondered why they didn't come when you needed them most. And at times you felt abandoned. I want you to understand that nothing has been held from you without a reason. The time you are in now isn't a delay, but a preparation. And what is being asked of you is part of that process. Your mother in heaven knows that what comes next for you needs a heart that isn't burdened by what has passed. Type 777 to receive blessings. You aren't the same person you were before. And even if you can't fully see it, there's been growth inside you. The struggles you faced have shaped your understanding. And the pain you carried has deepened your compassion. Your mother in heaven sees this change clearly, and it fills her with love for you. What she needs from you is to recognize that you aren't stuck in the past anymore, and that you have the ability to move into something new. This is where your strength becomes something that builds your future instead of reminding you of your pain. There's a peace that has been waiting for you. Not somewhere far away, but within reach of your next step. It has been quiet, patient, and ready to meet you when you are willing to receive it. Your mother in heaven is guiding you toward that peace, not by force, but by invitation. What she needs from you is to stop fighting the change that's already happening inside you. This isn't about losing anything, but about gaining what you've been needing for so long. You may feel unsure about what exactly to do. And that's normal, because stepping into something new often brings uncertainty. What matters isn't that you have every answer, but that you are willing to trust the direction you are being shown. Your mother in heaven isn't asking for perfection. And she isn't expecting you to have everything figured out. She is asking for your willingness, your openness, and your trust in this moment. What she needs from you is your yes, even if it feels small. Because that yes will open doors you can't yet see. There's something within you that has been waiting to come alive again. something that has been quiet but not gone. It is your hope, your ability to feel joy, and your capacity to move forward without fear holding you back. Your mother in heaven is calling that part of you forward because it's time for it to rise again. What she needs from you is to stop believing that it's too late for you to feel whole again. This moment is proof that it isn't too late and that what's ahead of you still holds light. I am with you as you take this step, and I am strengthening you in ways you may not immediately notice. Every small movement you make toward what is being asked will be supported, and every step will bring you closer to what has been waiting for you. Your mother in heaven is drawing closer through this moment. Not in a way that overwhelms you, but in a way that gently surrounds you. What she needs from you now is deeper than before. Because you have already taken the first step, and now it's time to keep going. Type WAP 12. If you trust in Jesus, can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's a layer within your heart that you haven't touched in a long time. A place where truth has been waiting quietly. You've learned to live above it, to function, to keep moving, and to avoid going too deep because it felt easier that way. Your mother in heaven understands why you did this, and she doesn't judge you for it. She is asking you now to go deeper, not to reopen wounds, but to finally let them be healed. What she needs from you is your honesty. The kind that doesn't hide. The kind that lets you face what you've been carrying. You've told yourself many things about your past. Some of them shaped by pain and some by fear. There were times when you felt responsible for things that were never yours to carry. And you accepted burdens that weren't meant for you. These thoughts have stayed with you, forming quiet beliefs that shaped how you see yourself. Your mother in heaven is asking you to release those beliefs because they aren't true reflections of who you are. What she needs from you is to let go of the false weight you've been carrying so that truth can finally take its place. There's a truth about you that has never changed even through everything you've faced. You are loved. You are seen. And you are not defined by the hardest moments of your life. Your mother in heaven has always known this. And she has held on to that truth for you even when you couldn't see it yourself. She is asking you now to accept that truth not as something far away but as something that belongs to you. What she needs from you is to believe. Even if it feels unfamiliar at first, because belief is the doorway to everything that is being made ready for you. There's a part of your life that has felt incomplete, a sense that something was missing or left unfinished. You've carried that feeling quietly, sometimes ignoring it, and sometimes feeling it more strongly than you wanted to. Your mother in heaven is speaking into that place because she knows exactly what has been missing. What she needs from you is your willingness to complete what was left undone. Not through force, but through love and understanding. This completion will not only bring closure, but it will open space for something new to begin. You aren't alone in this process, and you have never been expected to carry it by yourself. I have been with you in every step even when you couldn't feel it. And I am still guiding you now. Your mother in heaven is part of this guidance. Not separate from it, but connected through the love that continues to flow toward you. What she needs from you is to recognize that you are supported even in moments when you feel unsure. This support is steady and it won't leave you as you move forward. Type 2. If you trust God, there's something that's beginning to wake up inside you. Something that has been quiet but never gone. It is your ability to feel deeply without fear. To open your heart without expecting pain to follow. You've protected yourself for so long that being open began to feel dangerous. But that is changing now. Your Mother in Heaven is inviting you into a place where your heart can open again without fear. What she needs from you is to trust that opening your heart will not lead to the same pain but to healing and restoration. You may feel a mix of emotions as you move through this, and that's part of the process. There may be moments of sadness, moments of relief, and moments of clarity that come without warning. These aren't signs that something is wrong, but signs that something is shifting within you. Your Mother in Heaven understands each of these feelings, and she is with you through all of them. What she needs from you is to allow yourself to feel without resisting, because each feeling is part of your healing. There's a future that has been waiting for you. One that isn't defined by what you've lost, but by what you are becoming. You haven't missed your chance, and you haven't fallen behind. Even if it has felt that way at times, everything you've gone through has been shaping you for what's ahead. Even when it didn't make sense, your Mother in Heaven sees this future clearly, and she is guiding you toward it step by step. What she needs from you is to trust that your path is still unfolding and that what's coming isn't less, but more than what you expected. You've been given this moment as a turning point, a place where you can choose differently than before. This choice isn't about changing everything at once, but about choosing a new direction with your heart. Your Mother in Heaven is asking you to take that direction now, not later. Because this is the time that has been set for you. What she needs from you is your decision to move forward. Even if it feels unfamiliar, this decision will start to shift things in ways you will soon begin to see. I am strengthening you as you take these steps. And I am placing peace within you that will grow as you continue. You will start to notice changes. Not all at once, but gradually as your heart becomes lighter and your mind becomes clearer. You are moving further into this. And something inside you is becoming clearer with each moment you stay present. What once felt distant is now beginning to feel close, almost like something you can reach out and touch within your own heart. This isn't a passing feeling because it is rooted in something real that has been waiting for your attention. Your Mother in Heaven is drawing you deeper into this connection. Not to overwhelm you, but to bring you into a place of peace that you've been needing for a long time. What she needs from you now is not hesitation, but a steady willingness to keep going. Type 10 to claim miracles. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public. And now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, by doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. There's a quiet truth rising within you. Something that's gently replacing the confusion that once filled your thoughts. You are beginning to understand that you were never meant to carry everything alone and that the weight you've been holding was never your burden to keep forever. Your Mother in Heaven is reminding you that you are allowed to rest not just physically but emotionally and spiritually as well. What she needs from you is to accept that rest without guilt because you have earned it through everything you've endured. This rest will not weaken you but strengthen you in ways you haven't yet experienced. You've been strong for so long that it became part of your identity. Something you felt you had to maintain no matter what. Even in moments when you felt like breaking, you held yourself together because you believed you had no other choice. Your Mother in Heaven saw that strength, but she also saw the cost it placed on your heart. She is asking you now to release the idea that you must always be strong and to allow yourself to be held instead of always holding everything together. What she needs from you is to trust that letting your guard down will not cause you to fall apart, but will allow you to finally be supported. There are parts of your story that you haven't fully spoken even to yourself because they felt too heavy to face. You've carried them quietly, hoping that time would make them easier to bear. Yet, they have stayed in the background of your life. Your Mother in Heaven is gently guiding you to face those parts, not with fear, but with compassion for yourself. What she needs from you is to stop turning away from those places and to begin looking at them with understanding instead of judgment. This is where healing begins to take root in a deeper way. You aren't being asked to revive pain, but to release its hold on you so that it no longer shapes your present. There's a difference between remembering and being controlled by what you remember. And this is the shift that is happening within you now. Your Mother in Heaven is helping you see that your past doesn't define your worth and it doesn't limit your future. What she needs from you is to step out of the belief that you are bound by what has already happened. This step will create space for something new to grow within your life. There's a gentleness entering your heart now, something that feels unfamiliar but deeply needed. It is replacing the harshness you once directed toward yourself. And it is creating room for kindness to take its place. Your Mother in Heaven has always held this gentleness for you, even when you couldn't offer it to yourself. She is asking you to receive it now. To let it soften the places that have been hardened by pain and struggle. What she needs from you is to allow yourself to be treated with the same love you've given to others. Type A88 to welcome abundance. You are beginning to see yourself differently. Even if the change feels small at first, the way you speak to yourself, the way you understand your past, and the way you look toward your future are all shifting. This isn't something forced, but something that is unfolding naturally as you stay open. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding this change, not from a distance, but from a place of deep connection with you. What she needs from you is to continue allowing this shift to happen without resisting it. There's a new strength forming within you, one that isn't built on pushing through pain, but on understanding and healing. This strength is quieter yet more powerful because it is rooted in truth rather than survival. You will start to notice that you no longer react in the same ways and that your responses come from a place of clarity instead of fear. Your Mother in Heaven is nurturing this strength within you because it will carry you into what's ahead. What she needs from you is to trust that this new strength is enough, even if it feels different from what you are used to. You've been waiting for a sign that things can change. Something that shows you that your life isn't stuck where it has been. This moment is that sign, and it is unfolding within you rather than outside of you. The changes you've been hoping for are beginning from within your own heart, and they will move outward as you continue. Your Mother in Heaven is reminding you that transformation begins inside before it is seen in your surroundings. What she needs from you is to recognize that what is happening now is the beginning of what you've been waiting for. There's peace that is starting to settle within you. Even if it is quiet and subtle, it may not feel overwhelming, but it is steady and it is growing with each moment you remain open. This peace isn't dependent on your circumstances, but on what is happening within your heart. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you into this peace because it will become your foundation as you move forward. What she needs from you is to stay with it, to allow it to grow without questioning whether it is real. What she needs from you now is a deeper surrender, not out of weakness, but out of trust that what is happening is for your good. Type 555 to accept change. There's something within you that has been holding on to control, trying to manage every outcome so that nothing unexpected could hurt you again. You learned to do this because life placed you in situations where you had to protect yourself, and that instinct became part of how you lived. Your Mother in Heaven understands this completely, and she doesn't dismiss the reasons behind it. She is asking you now to loosen that grip, because holding on so tightly has also been keeping you from receiving what is meant for you. What she needs from you is to trust that not everything has to be controlled for you to be safe. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, clear debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are entering a space where trust will begin to replace fear, even if it happens slowly at first. This trust isn't blind, and it isn't something that ignores your past, but something that rises from the truth that you are being guided. Your Mother in Heaven is leading you into this place gently, allowing you to adjust without feeling overwhelmed. She knows that trust cannot be forced and that it must grow naturally within you. What she needs from you is your willingness to let that trust begin, even if it starts small. There's a part of your life that has felt uncertain, something that has been lingering without clarity or resolution. You've carried questions within you, even if you haven't spoken them aloud. And they have stayed with you longer than you expected. Your Mother in Heaven is moving into that space now, bringing a quiet sense of direction where there was once confusion. What she needs from you is to remain open to the guidance that is coming. Even if it doesn't look the way you imagined, this clarity will unfold step by step, not all at once, but it will be enough for you to keep moving forward. You've been waiting for something to shift. Something that would confirm that you aren't stuck in the same place forever. That shift is already happening, even if it feels subtle, because change often begins quietly before it becomes visible. Your Mother in Heaven sees the movement within you, and she is encouraging it with love that continues to reach you. What she needs from you is to acknowledge that this change is real and that you aren't imagining the difference you feel. This recognition will strengthen your confidence as you continue. There are still moments when doubt tries to return, whispering that nothing will truly be different or that this will not last. You've heard those thoughts before, and they have shaped how you see things at times. Your Mother in Heaven is asking you not to give those thoughts the same power they once had over you. What she needs from you is to choose a different response when doubt appears. One that doesn't allow it to take control again. This is where your growth becomes visible because your response begins to change. Type 333. If you feel guided, you aren't being asked to do something beyond your ability, and you aren't being placed in a position where you will fail. Everything that is unfolding is within your reach, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. Your Mother in Heaven knows your strength, even the parts you haven't yet fully recognized. She is guiding you in a way that matches where you are, not where you think you should be. What she needs from you is to trust that you are capable of walking this path, even if it feels new. There's a deeper peace beginning to settle into your life, not as a sudden wave, but as a steady presence that grows over time. You may notice it in small ways, in moments where you feel calm without knowing why, or in times when your thoughts are clearer than before. This peace isn't temporary because it is rooted in something that is being built within you. Your Mother in Heaven is leading you into this peace because it will support you in everything that comes next. What she needs from you is to allow yourself to remain in that peace without questioning whether it will stay. You've been shaped by your experiences, but you aren't limited by them. And this is something you are beginning to understand more clearly now. The things that once felt like barriers are starting to lose their hold. And you are seeing possibilities where you once saw limits. Your Mother in Heaven has always seen those possibilities within you even when you couldn't. She is asking you now to begin seeing them too. To allow your perspective to shift into something more hopeful. What she needs from you is to believe that your future isn't confined to your past. There's a sense of direction forming within you. Something that is guiding your thoughts and your steps in a way that feels natural. You may not have all the answers, but you are beginning to feel which way to move. And that is enough for now. Your Mother in Heaven is placing that direction within you not as pressure but as gentle guidance that you can follow. What she needs from you is to listen to that inner sense, to trust it even when it feels quiet. This is how your path will continue to unfold. One step at a time. You've come this far and something inside you is no longer the same as it was when this began. There's a quiet awareness now, a sense that you are stepping into something that has been waiting for you for a long time. You aren't just hearing these words anymore. You are beginning to live them in a subtle but powerful way. Your Mother in Heaven is still close, still reaching, and still guiding you with a love that hasn't weakened with time. What she needs from you now is not just listening, but a deeper response that moves into action within your heart. Type 444 to stay aligned. There's a moment approaching in your life where you will be faced with a choice, and it will not come with loud warnings or clear signs. It will feel simple on the surface, yet it will carry meaning that goes deeper than you expect. You will have the option to return to what is familiar or to step into what you have been prepared for. Your Mother in Heaven is speaking to you now so that when that moment comes, you will recognize it. What she needs from you is to choose what leads you forward. Even if it feels unfamiliar at first, a leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've spent time building patterns in your life, ways of thinking and reacting that once helped you survive. Those patterns weren't wrong, but they are no longer meant to guide you where you are going next. Your Mother in Heaven is gently showing you that you are ready to move beyond them. What she needs from you is to notice when those old patterns try to return and to choose differently in those moments. This is how your transformation becomes real. Not in words but in the way you begin to live. There's something you are being asked to do that may feel small, something that might seem almost too simple to matter. It could be a conversation, a decision, or a step you've been avoiding because it felt uncomfortable. Your Mother in Heaven is placing importance on this because small steps often carry greater impact than you realize. What she needs from you is to take that step without overthinking it. To trust that it is part of something larger. This action will open a door that has been waiting for you. You've been learning to listen differently, not just to what is around you, but to what is within you. That quiet voice inside you has been growing clearer, guiding you in ways that feel calm rather than urgent. Your Mother in Heaven is strengthening that voice, helping you recognize it as something you can trust. What she needs from you is to follow that inner guidance when it speaks, even if it doesn't match what you expected. This is how you will stay aligned with what is unfolding for you. There's a sense of readiness forming within you. Even if part of you still feels unsure, you are more prepared than you think because everything you've gone through has been shaping you for this moment. Your Mother in Heaven sees that readiness clearly and she is encouraging you to step into it. What she needs from you is to stop waiting for a perfect moment because the moment you are in now is already enough. This is where things begin to shift in a more visible way. Type 666 to release fear. You may notice that your reactions are changing. That situations which once overwhelmed you are now easier to handle. This isn't something you forced, but something that has developed naturally as you have stayed open. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding this change, helping you respond from a place of peace instead of fear. What she needs from you is to trust these new responses. Even if they feel unfamiliar, they are a sign that you are moving into a healthier and stronger way of living. There's something being restored within you, something that was lost or hidden over time. It is your sense of self, your ability to stand with confidence in who you are without needing approval from others. You've spent time questioning yourself, wondering if you were enough or if you were doing things right. Your Mother in Heaven is reminding you that your worth has never changed and that you don't need to prove it. What she needs from you is to accept yourself as you are without adding conditions to your value. You are also being prepared to give in a new way. Not from a place of obligation but from a place of overflow. As healing continues within you, you will find yourself able to support others without losing yourself in the process. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you toward this balance where you can care for others while still caring for yourself. What she needs from you is to allow this balance to form naturally without forcing yourself into roles that drain you. This is how your strength will remain steady as you move forward. There's a deeper connection forming between what you feel and how you act. Something that is bringing alignment into your life. You are no longer moving in different directions internally, but beginning to feel more whole within yourself. Your Mother in Heaven is helping you build this alignment because it will support you in everything that comes next. What she needs from you is to continue being honest with yourself, to stay aware of what you feel, and to let that guide your actions. This is how you will remain grounded as your life begins to change. I am walking with you through all of this, strengthening you in ways that you may not fully see yet. Every step you take is supported, and every choice you make with an open heart is leading you closer to where you are meant to be. There's a moment coming where you will notice a difference in how you feel. And it will not be something dramatic, but something quiet and certain. You will realize that the weight you once carried no longer sits on your heart the same way. Situations that once triggered pain will begin to pass through you without taking hold. Your mother in heaven has been helping you reach this place, guiding you gently toward it. What she needs from you is to recognize this shift when it happens, because awareness will strengthen what is already growing within you. You are no longer the person who first heard this call. And even if you still see parts of your old self, something has changed at the core. The way you understand your past, the way you respond to your present, and the way you look toward your future are all evolving. This change didn't happen by force, but by your willingness to stay open and receive what was being given to you. Your mother in heaven sees this growth clearly, and it fills her with peace, knowing you are moving forward. What she needs from you is to continue trusting this process even when it feels unfamiliar. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. There's something you are being prepared to step into, something that will require you to show up fully as yourself. You won't be able to hide behind old habits or patterns, because this next step calls for your true self to be present. Your mother in heaven is helping you become ready for this, not by pushing you, but by strengthening you from within. What she needs from you is to accept that you are ready, even if part of you still feels unsure. This readiness isn't based on perfection, but on your willingness to move forward. You may notice opportunities beginning to appear, moments where you are invited into something new. These may not look extraordinary at first, but they will carry meaning that you will feel deep inside. Your mother in heaven is placing these opportunities along your path, guiding you toward what is meant for you. What she needs from you is to respond to these moments, to step into them instead of hesitating. This is how your life begins to open in ways you've been waiting for. There's also a deeper sense of peace settling into your relationships. Not because everything around you has changed, but because you have changed. You are no longer reacting from the same place of hurt or fear. And this is creating space for healthier connections. Your mother in heaven is guiding you in how to interact with others, helping you bring calm where there was once tension. What she needs from you is to continue choosing peace in your responses even when it feels challenging. This will strengthen your relationships in ways you haven't experienced before. Type 11:1. If you feel chosen, you are also learning to listen to yourself in a new way, to trust what you feel without immediately questioning it. This inner trust is something you've been building even if you didn't realize it. Your Mother in Heaven is strengthening this connection within you, helping you recognize your own voice. What she needs from you is to honor that voice, to take it seriously, and to let it guide your decisions. This is how you will continue to stay aligned with what is meant for you. There's a sense of purpose beginning to form more clearly in your life. Something that feels natural rather than forced. You are starting to understand that your experiences have prepared you for something meaningful. Something that goes beyond what you once imagined. Your Mother in Heaven sees this purpose clearly and she is guiding you toward it step by step. What she needs from you is to trust that your life has direction even if you cannot see the full picture yet. Type 1 believe in the comments to affirm your trust in the direction ahead. This trust will keep you moving forward without fear. You have also begun to release the need for approval, something that once influenced many of your decisions. You are learning that your value doesn't depend on how others see you, but on who you are within. Your Mother in Heaven is reminding you of this truth, helping you stand more firmly in yourself. What she needs from you is to continue letting go of the need to be accepted by everyone because your path isn't meant to fit every expectation. This freedom will allow you to live more authentically. There's strength within you now that is different from what you've known before. It isn't based on endurance alone, but on understanding, peace, and trust. You are no longer pushing yourself forward, but moving with a sense of calm direction. Your Mother in Heaven is nurturing this strength because it will support you in everything that comes next. What she needs from you is to rely on this strength even when things feel uncertain. It will guide you more reliably than fear ever could. I am with you as you continue and I am strengthening every part of your journey. You are not alone in any step you take and you are not moving without guidance. Your Mother in Heaven remains close. Her love present in every moment encouraging you forward. What she needs from you is to keep going, to remain open, and to trust that what is unfolding is leading you into a life that carries peace, purpose, and a deeper sense of fulfillment than you have known before. There's something important you are being shown now. Something that will help you understand why this moment couldn't wait. Tomorrow isn't simply another day in this case because it carries distractions, delays, and the pull of returning to what is familiar. Today is where your clarity is strongest, where your heart is open, and where your response carries the most power. Your Mother in Heaven is reminding you that this is why her call came now, because this moment holds an opportunity that cannot be replaced. What she needs from you is to act from this place of clarity before anything tries to take you away from it. You've already felt how easy it is to fall back into old patterns when time passes. How quickly the urgency fades when life begins to move again. This isn't because you are weak, but because habits form over time and they take effort to change. Your Mother in Heaven understands this, and that is why she reached you now while your heart is fully present. She is asking you to anchor what you are feeling to make it something you carry forward instead of something you leave behind. What she needs from you is to take what has been placed in your heart and hold on to it with intention. There's something specific she has been leading you toward. Something that may have come to your mind more than once during this time. It may be a person you need to reach out to, something you need to say, or a step you need to take that you've been delaying. You felt it. Even if you tried to ignore it because it kept returning to your thoughts, your Mother in Heaven is confirming that this isn't random and that it is part of what she has been asking from you. What she needs from you is to follow through on it. Not later, but as soon as you are able. You may feel hesitation when you think about taking that step. And that's natural because stepping into something new often brings uncertainty. You may wonder how it will turn out or whether it will bring the outcome you hope for. Your Mother in Heaven is not asking you to control the outcome but to take the step with trust. What she needs from you is your willingness to move forward without needing to know everything in advance. This is where your faith becomes active. Not just something you feel, but something you live. Type 111. If you walk by faith, why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, clear debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's also something within you that has been waiting for closure. Something that has remained unfinished in your heart. You've carried it quietly, sometimes pushing it aside and sometimes feeling it more strongly than you wanted to. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you toward that place because she knows that leaving it unresolved keeps a part of you from moving forward fully. What she needs from you is to bring that part into the open, to face it with honesty, and to allow it to be completed. This isn't about reopening pain, but about releasing what has been left unresolved. You are being given a chance to bring peace into places where there has been tension both within yourself and in your life. This peace isn't something that will come from avoiding what is difficult, but from facing it with a new understanding. Your Mother in Heaven is helping you approach these situations differently, with calm instead of fear and with clarity instead of confusion. What she needs from you is to trust this new way of responding even if it feels unfamiliar at first. This is how peace begins to replace what once felt heavy. There's also a sense of responsibility that comes with what you have received, not as a burden, but as a purpose. You aren't meant to keep this change only within yourself, but to allow it to influence how you live and how you interact with others. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you toward becoming someone who brings light into the spaces you enter. What she needs from you is to let this transformation show in your actions. Not through effort, but through the natural way you begin to live. This is how what you have received begins to grow beyond you. You aren't expected to do everything at once. And you aren't being asked to become someone completely different overnight. This process will continue step by step and you will grow into it naturally as you keep moving forward. Your Mother in Heaven is patient with you and she isn't rushing you beyond what you can handle. What she needs from you is consistency. A steady willingness to keep responding to what you are being shown. This consistency will carry you further than sudden bursts of effort ever could. There's something powerful about the fact that you are still here, still listening, and still open to what is being placed before you. This shows that your heart is ready. Even if your mind still has questions, your Mother in Heaven sees that readiness and she is trusting you with this moment because of it. What she needs from you is to continue choosing this openness to remain present with what is unfolding instead of turning away. This is how your life begins to move into something deeper and more meaningful. I am with you in every part of this and I am strengthening what has already begun within you. You are not walking into something uncertain without support because every step you take is being guided with care. There's something about everyday moments that you may have overlooked before. Something that now carries more meaning than it once did. The way you speak, the way you respond, and the way you treat yourself are all part of what is being transformed. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you in these small details because they are where your change becomes visible. What she needs from you is to pay attention to these moments, to notice how you are acting and thinking, and to choose what reflects the peace that has been growing within you. This is how your transformation becomes consistent and lasting. You may find yourself pausing more often before reacting, noticing that you have a choice in how you respond. Situations that once pulled you into frustration or sadness may now feel different, as if there's space between what happens and how you respond to it. This space is something new, and it is a sign of the growth that has been taking place within you. Your Mother in Heaven is helping you develop this awareness because it allows you to live with intention instead of reacting automatically. What she needs from you is to use this space wisely, to choose responses that align with the peace you are being guided into. There's also a growing sense of clarity about what truly matters in your life. Something that may feel different from what you once focused on. Things that once seemed important may begin to lose their hold on you, while other things begin to stand out more clearly. Your Mother in Heaven is helping you realign your priorities, not by force, but by gently shifting your perspective. What she needs from you is to follow this clarity, to let it guide your decisions without holding on to what no longer serves you. This is how your life begins to reflect what is truly meaningful. There's a deeper level of forgiveness that is being invited into your life. Something that goes beyond what you may have already done. You've begun to release some things, but there may still be areas where pain remains, even if it is quiet. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you into a fuller release. Not because what happened was acceptable, but because you deserve freedom from it. What she needs from you is to take another step in letting go. To allow forgiveness to reach even the places you thought would always remain closed. This will bring a level of peace that you haven't yet experienced. Type yes if you are ready. You are also learning to be present in a new way, to experience moments without being pulled into worry about what is ahead or regret about what has passed. This presence is something that is growing within you. And it is bringing a sense of calm that was once difficult to find. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you into this way of living because it allows you to fully experience the life that is in front of you. What she needs from you is to remain in this present awareness, to return to it whenever your mind begins to wander into fear or doubt. This is where your peace remains steady. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's a quiet confidence building within you, something that is not loud or demanding, but steady and reliable. You are beginning to trust yourself more, to believe that you are capable of handling what comes your way. Your Mother in Heaven is strengthening this confidence because it will support you in everything you do moving forward. What she needs from you is to rely on this confidence even when things feel uncertain. This is how you will continue to move forward without being held back by fear. You may also notice that your connection to others is changing, becoming more genuine and less driven by expectation. You are beginning to interact from a place of authenticity rather than trying to meet certain standards or gain approval. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you into this way of relating because it allows you to form deeper and more meaningful connections. What she needs from you is to continue being yourself without adjusting who you are to fit what others expect. This is where your relationships will begin to reflect the peace you have found within yourself. There's a sense of purpose that is becoming clearer. Even if you cannot fully describe it yet, you are beginning to feel that your life has direction and that you are moving towards something that matters. Your Mother in Heaven sees this purpose clearly, and she is guiding you toward it with patience and care. What she needs from you is to trust that your life has direction even if you cannot see the full path. This trust will allow you to continue moving forward without hesitation. There are still areas of your life where you may feel uncertainty, places where clarity has not fully settled yet. This doesn't mean you are lost. And it doesn't mean something is missing from what you have received. It simply means that your path is still unfolding. And not everything is meant to be revealed at once. Your Mother in Heaven understands this, and she is guiding you one step at a time so that you are not overwhelmed. What she needs from you is to trust the pace of this journey, to allow things to come into view when the time is right. You are learning patience in a deeper way. Not just waiting for things to happen, but trusting while you wait. This kind of patience isn't passive but active, because it keeps your heart steady even when answers are not immediate. Your Mother in Heaven is strengthening this within you because it will support you in moments when things feel uncertain. What she needs from you is to remain steady during these times, to trust that what you are waiting for is still being prepared. This patience will protect your peace as you continue forward. There's also a deeper level of trust being formed between what you feel and what you choose to do. You are beginning to act in alignment with what you sense within your heart rather than reacting out of habit or fear. This alignment is something new, and it is bringing a sense of consistency into your life. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you into this because it allows you to move with confidence rather than hesitation. What she needs from you is to continue trusting that inner guidance even when it leads you in unexpected directions. You may also notice that your perspective on challenges is beginning to change. Situations that once felt overwhelming may now feel more manageable because you are approaching them differently. You are no longer seeing obstacles as something that will stop you, but as something you can move through. Your Mother in Heaven is helping you develop this perspective because it will carry you through whatever comes next. What she needs from you is to hold on to this view, to remember that you are capable of facing what comes your way. Type 2. If you trust God, there's a deeper sense of peace becoming part of your daily life. Something that is no longer limited to moments, but present in how you move through your day. You may notice it in how you handle situations, in how you think, and in how you feel when things do not go as expected. This peace isn't dependent on everything being perfect, but on what has been established within you. Your Mother in Heaven is guiding you into this steady peace because it will support you in every area of your life. What she needs from you is to remain connected to it, to return to it whenever you feel unsettled. Before you go, share this prophetic word with someone who needs it to activate the anointing, and share this breakthrough with your network. What she needs from you is to remain connected to it, to return to it whenever you feel unsettled. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.